He was a believer in aircraft for business use. He could go immediately to see a customer or a supplier or wherever he wanted to go, and he thought it would be good for the county or the surrounding areas to have an airport, not just for molded fiberglass, but just for anybody that wanted to come here for business reasons or whatever. He's very interested in aviation and the benefits of general aviation. We have a first-class manufacturing facility with technology that rivals any other composites producer in the world. We fly jet aircraft, and that's important to us because we don't like to go to different places, but we will be adding 100 jobs with a major automotive project. And I know some of the upper management and high technical people from our very large customer will use that airport, and we will be proud to pick them up in Chevrolets and bring them down here to show us what the men and women of Ashtabula County can do. I mean, we're doing something that is, in our opinion, quite remarkable. Many businesses here in the county are doing something that's quite remarkable. And as we get discovered, that'll lead to more growth and more prosperity. I just can't see us being in the 21st century without general aviation being a part of our growth and prosperity.
Spire continues to be one of the largest academy and event facilities in the country, if not the world. It's a really exciting time. We continue to move things where we need to go, and certainly the airport's a huge part of that because we're having people coming in from everywhere, and to have the airport as close by as it is and as easily accessible as it is really makes things very parallel between Spire and the airport. So we're really excited that it continues to grow as we do. The numbers that we do have coming in here, especially with our academy, there are an awful lot of Division I coaches that are here day in and day out, and they're certainly not, most of them aren't driving in, they're flying in, and most of them aren't going to Cleveland Hopkins, they're going to Ashtabula because they're flying in privately and it's real close, and just really makes us even more accessible and very opportune for us. Spire's having about a $40 million plus economic impact for the region, but a lot of the real significant dollars that are coming in that economic impact are coming from outside of this region.
Delta Railroad Construction uses this Citation Mustang in support of a railroad construction business. When you look at some of our projects, we'll have 30 or 35 guys on a job, and if one piece of equipment goes down, it can stop the whole production. And those are all men that are going to get paid, and so it makes sense to bring the part in order to keep the crew working. We basically consider this jet our regional office. Instead of having an office at each of our project sites, we're able to move management and tools and equipment from our home base here in Ashtabula, Ohio, onto our different projects.
Basically what we're doing is we're running a private pilot ground school where we're teaching all of the basic fundamentals to get the class ready to take their FAA private pilot written exam. As we're trying to get everyone a brief, about half-hour introductory flight, just to kind of help put some of the pieces together. So we learned about this in class, now you get to actually see it in the airplane. Hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. What we'd like to do is have full-time instructors and aircraft based up here. So that way students could not only finish their private pilot, but they could also go on and get their instrument rating, their commercial pilot certificate, and who knows what else we'll be able to bring.
I came here in 1994, and I do most of my flying to the east, into Pennsylvania and all. I live in Brooklyn, Ohio, which is 68 miles from here, from my hangar. And obviously it's worth me coming out here because I really enjoy the place. In the past few years, there's been a lot of improvements, new runway and everything, and the airport's run very well. It's run on a very professional level, and that's what I like.
One thing that Northeast Ohio Regional Airport has done for our community is facilitate, maintain, and create many jobs in the community. And hopefully with its existence and support from our community moving forward, we can continue to do that many times over.
An airport in a township or a county is a hub, it's a necessity. Anything that's going to happen of any consequence has to have some futuristic philosophy to it. And without an airport, companies aren't going to come, you aren't going to get a medevac to save your mother or father's life. It's a flight training system that can give your children and your grandchildren a future, a profession that's beyond comprehension. All this coming from one place, a field.
We want every single person who uses this airport to have the same level of excellence in their experience.
I want it to be a place where the people are welcome and want to come, and I want them to have a good experience when they come to the airport.